Welcome back to the DFS Special. I'm your host, your DFS Jerusalem, coming to you live from the list. You got 150 entries, and then you're a shark, and I don't fuck with you. So there's too much good shit on here. This is the often imitated, never duplicated. I'm here with my lovely co-host. Thank y'all. Stay safe. Enjoy. I may have been calling in to work. You're gonna be in the running for the Snowflake of the Year. Get your shit together with your snowflake. I'm here at the crib, man, and I'm just finishing up. Throw them bitches in the main. I'm telling you. You're gonna see the results, bro. You're gonna see it. This is what's really gonna help you out. You know how I feel about the home dogs. There's a lot of fight in the home dogs, and I really think a lot of shit to go over tonight. Who that scored all them points over there? Player of the night.
Get him in your lineups. Get him in there. And let's go get this money.
Thursday, let's go, and remember, in the sweatshop, we always keep it 300. Oh, what's happening? What's going on? This is your boy, the DFS Jerusalem. You can follow me, of course, on Twitter, as you can see here, at DFS Jerusalem. Today, we're going to be breaking down what's going to be... Yo, I'm looking forward to this, bro. This is a nice 5-game slate. Like, I'm really looking forward to this one. Looking at the roster, the builds, and how things are going to be shaking out, I kind of like it, man. It's 5 games. There's no, like... and there's actually a couple of bad games or, bad teams that have actually been playing pretty well lately. Or we can pinpoint the guys that have been playing well. So I'm I'm taking a liking to today's slate. I think I like it. So, and there's two, like, either you're gonna pay for LeBron, you're gonna pay for Giannis, or you're gonna be fair and balanced. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not a lot. There's not a lot to finagle with, and I like this one. This is gonna be a really solid slate. Well, before we jump into all of that, really quick, man, a couple of things you need to hit on. If you noticed on FanDuel, bro, there's no more of the superstar super scrub lineup. Okay, like they're done with that. And I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna show you. Let's just say we hop into this clutch shot joint, right? And I'm gonna enter the lineup into the clutch shot. I'm gonna jump in here. I'm gonna show you. Like, you remember the days, recent times, when you could play a dude at 3,500. I mean at 3K. That's done. You see that? It's over. No more 3K plays. The cheapest guy you're gonna get 3.5. Like, they stopped that. Like, there's no more 3K plays. And I think there was a lot of mega superstar super scrub lineups that were doing well. That's gonna be over. That 500, bro, that is really gonna make a difference. So on FanDuel, no more of the superstar super scrub shit. I guess that's cool. I wouldn't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with that. I wouldn't have a problem with it at all. So that's fine. That's fine. All right, and another thing, we got like I said, 5 games. Looks to be pretty solid. I've got no issue with any of the games. We don't have some totals, and we're still waiting on. And the reason why we're waiting on these totals is because there's some injury stuff that we do need to discuss. And as we get closer to lock, we're definitely going to be chopping that up. Okay. Devin Booker is seeing something. We've got a game time decision tag on Jeff Teague. So there is some stuff that's going on, injury stuff that we do need to be on the lookout with. So what I'm doing now, I'm going to hit up RotoQL. This is actually my favorite site for daily fantasy sports. I'm going to hit it up, and we're going to open this up and look at it game by game. Hopefully, we can do what it takes. Yo, funny thing last night. We was in the VIP, bro, and we're going over things, chopping up lineups and everything, and we're getting hardened everywhere. Every lineup, we're getting hardened. And I was so afraid of Harden, like in the blowout shit. I was so afraid of Harden in the blowout, even though I do know that if there's anybody you can play in a blowout in the league, like if you guaranteeing me it's gonna blow out, if you guarantee me the game's gonna blow out, and I had to pick one cat, it would be Harden. Like Harden is like, he's proved to be like the one guy that you can always play no matter what the circumstances are. And he went out and went ham. I mean, he just went completely ham. Went completely ham. Harden went in. So let's go. All right, so let's go ahead and open up RotoQL again. My apologies, didn't restart the machine, so that's our thing. And yo, you're getting a live look, baby. We're going live. We're going live. Shout out to all of the fam in the VIP, bro. I kind of like doing these morning shows. That way, I'm fresh, ready for the next day, and we getting it in. So I kind of like that. So let's go. RotoQL, we got 5 games. Bam, we can open it up. It was all over Harden, bro. And I mean, I started out with 7 of 10 Harden lines, but I started that tweaking shit and ended up with 4 of 10. And of course, those 4 lines that I had Harden in got to the money. They cashed, made my buy-in back in a little bit, and one of them without Harden did cash because I had LMA and I had LeBron. But it could have been a much better night. FanDuel was pretty good. More than double my buy-in on FanDuel. That was pretty decent. All right, so let's go ahead, man. We're going to go with the regular formatting of the show. Hop into the feature 4 plays of the night. Then we're going to be discussing our core 4 review. This is where I keep it real, I keep it honest, I keep it 300. Let you know exactly who I had, why I had them, and what was going on and how they did. So let's go ahead and jump into it. First thing I'm going to do is take a look at that core 4 review. On DraftKings, man, I was Vooch. I was Klay Thompson biting the chalk. I was LeBron James. I was Joe Harris. And at a certain point in the night, early in the night, when LeBron had that 35-point first half, I looked like a genius. I was like, yes, this is the night. It's going down. Vooch was balling. LBJ was balling. All it took was a nice finish for Klay Thompson, Joe Harris. Yes, I was like, yes. And it just didn't happen. Like, all the value tanked. All of the and see, I didn't go all over the place the way I should have. Like we look at certain plays like Lance Stevenson should have definitely been a part of my mental. Even though Vic Oladipo came back, still had the premonition that we were going to see some solid minutes off of the bench for Lance Stevenson, and he balled. So this core wasn't bad. It could have been a lot better, but it wasn't bad at all. It helped you get to the cash line. I believe that the cash line was like 250, 260 last night, which was like crazy low. Ton of snowflakes. So this should have been decent. All right, now my FanDuel core was very similar, but Thad Young really disappointed, man. 6.2, as did De'Aaron Fox. Yo, De'Aaron Fox plays 3 minutes in the second half. Where the fuck did that come from? Like, he was balling in the first half and played 3 minutes in the second half. I guess the Frank Mason Jr. kid played well. Klay was okay, and LeBron was LeBron. So the FanDuel core wasn't that good. But it's just I had LeBron, I had Harden in this line. I had the same lineup with Harden, and it worked out well. So I only ran the one line over on FanDuel. So let's go ahead and jump into the feature 4 plays. We're gonna start with the who that scoring all them points over there player tonight. Let's gotta go to Patrick McCaw, man. The dude played 33 minutes at 3.2K, 16 points, 7 assists, a couple 3-point shots, 4 steals, a block, and 3 rebounds. Only turned it over 2 times. Shout out to the homie Patrick McCaw, dropping 40.25 DraftKings points. And the funny thing about this one is that all day we were Livingston. That's what we took the lead and assumed that Livingston was going to be the starter. And when the report came out that Patrick McCaw was starting, everybody was like, "Oh my God!" And I tilted to the late because of that news, and I played him in the late lineup, which did cash was actually. And the dude was only 8% owned in the late. He was only 8% owned. That was crazy. Next, we get to talk about, you see, how did I miss that play tonight? And it just got to go to LaMarcus Aldridge. I had 1 share of him, and we have been talking about him all day long. We know what time it is, man. Power forward / centers against Dallas are easily playable. You could have played not only LaMarcus Aldridge, but you could have played Paul Gasol. Bigs against them are just a treasure. They're just a treasure. And we talked him up, man. I talked about LaMarcus Aldridge all day long. Ended up only getting them in 1 lineup. So how the fuck did I miss that all over the place, man? Dude went out and had an awesome game. 33, 10 boards, 3 assists, 3 blocks, a couple steals. Didn't turn the ball over once and played 38 minutes of mistake-free basketball. Awesome line. there for LaMarcus Aldridge. Now let's talk about the heat check play tonight. This can only go to one person. It doesn't have to go to the guy that scores the most points. It goes to the guy that breaks up the slate. I'm talking about this dude right here, man. Andre motherfucking Drummond, bro. This dude destroyed the slate in 40 minutes in an uphill battle against the Boston Celtics. Yo, Cleveland just blew this team out. So they had a lot to prove by showing up and playing well against the Celtics in Boston. Okay, they had a lot to prove, and for people like me, I ruled them out. I didn't think that they were gonna kill it. I really didn't. I really didn't think that they were gonna kill it. And I wanted to attack Boston rebounding in basketball, which is something we always talk about, bro. That is a sweatshop rule. You attack Boston rebounding in basketball. How did I not obey the rules of the sweatshop with the best rebounder in the league? And Andre Drummond goes out, man. 40 minutes, 26 points, 22 boards, 6 assists, 4 steals. Didn't block a shot, but still, man, this is an awesome game for this cat, man. This dude went the fuck in. Andre Drummond, man, he checked the play tonight. Salute you, Robert Covington. Bob, you's a motherfucking snowflake with your snowflake cast. How the fuck do you rob us of 6.5K? You give us 27 punk ass minutes. Your ownership was higher than your DraftKings score, brother. We have our own plays, our own cats that we like, and we chop them up in the shop. But sometimes, if you're like me and you're gonna make 10, 15, 20 different lineups, a lot of times you're just gonna need you're gonna need assistance in optimizing those lines and getting the most you can, getting the right exposure to the guys that you need. And this is the site that I use. They don't pay me to tell you this, man, but use it if you like. If you check it out, it's pretty dope. I use it for NFL, NBA, and MLB. So let's go ahead, man. We're gonna jump into the slate. And like I said, man, there's a lot to like about this one. Normally, I wouldn't issue out a core 4 on a 5-game slate. I would say just stack the shit out of it. Grab the teams you like and stack. But the injuries, coupled with the fact that there's only 2 big-time stars to pay up for, and the fact that we've got key guys missing, I think I can muster a core of plays and then use some stacks based off of my favorite core play. And you see what I'm saying? Like, I think I can do that, and I am going to be doing that at 5:30. We're going to chop it up, jump inside of the DFS Sweatshop VIP, and the way you get there, man, is you go to the website. It's www.dfssweatshop.com. You click the join now. You have 2 options, man. You can go $14.99 monthly. That's going to get you everything we do inside the sweatshop. You can go $119.99 yearly. That's going to get you everything year round. So pretty solid value, I think. Really good shit. So once you get there and upon your paid subscription, then you'll get here to the very best Facebook group online. That's where all the content is created. That's where it all goes down at. So please, if you want to take advantage of that, go hit me up on the website at www.dfssweatshop.com. Let's get back to our breakdown. So first game we got is going to be the Miami Heat going to Cleveland to take on the Cavaliers. This is a 209.5 point total, with the Cleveland Cavaliers giving up 4 points. Now, one thing I like about this, I like that the total is not huge. Okay? Bro, if you don't link up with me, I am going to have to report you to PayPal because you are... Yo, what is your real name? Send me your email. Send me your email. I don't... yeah, it's one cat. You joined 3 days ago. What is your name? All right, let's stop the show right now, brother. What is your name so I can accept you into the group? Ziggy Birakoven. Okay, let's find this Ziggy Birakoven dude, and we will usher him into the group right now. Because let's find this cat. This can't continue. I feel like we're moving without one of our sheep. Let me find this cat right now. The show cannot continue until we get this dude into the group, because he seems to be pissed right now. Okay, and as you can see, like a million motherfuckers want to join the group. but we're going to be going to the members request. Okay. So I'm gonna go to the newest people first. Who came in? We got we gotta find this cat. Okay. Okay, Shauna James, you're in. Okay. I'm trying to find the Ziggy dude. I don't see the Ziggy cat. Yo, there's like hundreds of people trying to get in here, and the Ziggy dude, I don't see him. Yo, tell Ziggy calm down. I got him. I'm sorry we have to pause the show, man, but this is how important this is, man. It's family first. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get him in. I gotta get him in. So you didn't get the email. So you didn't get the email. Okay. Okay. So you never even sent the request to the group. Yo, go find this group on Facebook and send your request, bro. Go find that group on Facebook and send, or just email me, bro. I sent you a couple. Okay, I got you. All right, let's get on with the rest of the motherfucking show. my apologies, man. My apologies. Sorry about that, y'all. All right, let's get back to it. All right. First game we got is going to be the Miami Heat going to Cleveland. The first thing that I can tell you about this game that I like particularly is the total. It's 209.5, which is not huge. And what that leads me to believe is that I can grab some of the key guys in here. I don't have to look to the bench. I don't have to go ham and grab guys that are probably not going to be seen a ton of minutes. We will need to see some information on cats like Dwayne Wade on a back-to-back. Don't forget that this Cleveland team is on a back-to-back. I think LeBron right now is actually I think LeBron right now is actually like leading the league in minutes played. Like, the dude's going ham, played a ton of minutes. And at 11.3, I think he's very much in play. Very much in play for LeBron James. I even like Kevin Love at 7.2. I love that you're going to get him at multi-position eligibility at 7.2K. Love that. One of my favorite plays on the slate and of this game, and especially on the slate, is going to be Dion Waiters. Love him at 6.2. And I want to take a look at what Dion Waiters has done in past games against the Cavs, man. Yeah, I had a feeling he had a big game against them. Yeah, in 35 minutes, 43. Yes. I like Dion Waiters, man. He's a Syracuse guy, big Syracuse fan. I do like him. Goran Dragic is also in play at 7.5, even though he's priced up just a touch. And we've seen backcourts really toy with the Cleveland Cavaliers. We've seen backcourts really get it in. 7.5 for Dragic. Seems to be priced up a bit, but I still like him. Josh Richardson really looks playable to me at 4.4. That's a guy who nobody's going to want to play, and I kind of like it. I don't like Hassan Whiteside. Honestly, I don't. I don't like to play the traditional big style centers against Cleveland, because they do that switching shit. They do that switching shit where the dude ends up on LeBron, and either he's going to foul LeBron or LeBron's going to continue to score on him, and then they're going to take him out. So I don't like to play like traditional centers against Cleveland. I hate doing that. So I'm looking to see what he's done. Last game against them wasn't overtime. This was last year. He had 53, 34, 39, 21. So not a great history against Cleveland in his game, seeing him so far. So James Johnson, yes, at 5.9. James Johnson is in play for me. He's a guy I think they're going to bring him in to play some defense against Kevin Love, or just to match what Kevin Love brings to the table in terms of shooting the ball, shooting the ball beyond the perimeter. So guys, I think you can look at. And see, James Johnson is the first guy off the bench. Tyler Johnson, maybe 4.2. You might be able to look at Wade Ellington if you want to get super duper crazy at 3.6. He's a guy that if he's shooting hot, man, the man with the golden arm can really fill it up. I wouldn't have an issue there. Dwayne Wade, 5.3. Everybody's screaming they want to play Dwayne Wade. I don't really love him, but if you want to play him, I can dig it. I'll add him to the player pool. J.R. Smith, 4.1, looks to be quite usable. Next game we got is going to be the Phoenix Suns and the Chicago Bulls. Lauri Markkanen jumps off of the page at 6.7, man. Love him in this spot. Denzel Valentine, a guy that I've been telling y'all about. Yo, Denzel, man. Denzel can shoot that thing, man. Denzel can shoot that thing, and I like him at 5.6. This is a bad team that has been playing well. Chris Dunn, 6.1, another usable cat. So this is looking like you can stack Chicago, bro, for the cheap and end up with LeBron, end up with Jokic, or end up with um, Giannis. So I kind of, even Justin Holiday at 5.5, bro. These guys are cheap as shit, man. They really are. In this type of matchup, they're very cheap. Robin Lopez at 4.9, he's playable. Bobby Portis at 5.2. I wouldn't go that far, but he's playable. He's playable. He is. Jerry Grant, 4.7. Like, I think this could be the team to stack against Phoenix. TJ Warren at 7.3. The only way I play TJ Warren at 7.3 in this spot is if Devin Booker is out. If we get no Booker, TJ Warren, cool, I can play him. But even then, with no Booker, I'm going to look more towards cats like Josh Jackson. I'm going to look to Mike James here at 4.6. Of course, if Booker plays, he is in play. I'm not a big fan of Greg Monroe. Tyson Chandler, going back to Chicago, there's no narrative there. The dude's been on like 30 teams, but that's the team that drafted him, the Chicago Bulls. And if he's starting at 4.4, could be usable. Wouldn't have a big issue there. And I will highlight TJ Warren just in case we don't have Booker. If Booker is out, play James. Yes, I agree with that wholeheartedly. Next game we got is going to be the Washington Wizards going to Minnesota to take on the Timberwolves. Brad Beal, man, jumps off of the page at 7.9. The matchup is kind of cold against him, but at 7.9, man, with no John Wall, you got to give him a look. Me, I would be more partial to play Otto Porter because he assumes a lot of the scoring or rebounding. Well, all right, John Wall pretty much does everything. John Wall can rebound, he can assist, he can score when he needs to. Bradley Beal just scores. And so when John Wall is not on the floor, you know, Otto Porter does everything else. He doesn't do one thing like awesomely. He's not going to score 40 points, but he's going to get 20 points. He's going to get 8 rebounds. He's going to get 7 assists, 6 assists, or something like that. A few steals, right? And what happens here? What happens here is if he does one thing really well, like rebounding or assisting, then he blows it up the way he did last time. I think in his last game, I think he did get a double-double, which really pushed him over the edge. Yeah, he dropped 50 DraftKings points, and it was a core play for us that day as well. 49.5. He played 37 minutes. So Otto Porter here is a guy that I definitely want to consider at 6.4. Tim Frazier, I'm glad the price is up on Frazier. It's 4.1, so he's not going to be the super-duper uber chalk that he was last time because he was like, what, 3 point something. I think he was like 3.6 last time. And there's a big difference between 3.6 and 4.1. And he only put up 21.25 DraftKings points. Now, last year, this dude used to go ham last year. Like, he was going off. Beginning of last season, look at this. Look at him, 47, 44, 20, 46. Like, the beginning of last season, 39, 37. He was going ham. But that's just not been in the cards for him now. So he does have that upside. He really does. He does have that upside. And against Jeff T defense, could he get back there? Possibly. But at 4.1, I like that he's not going to be super duper owned. Like, I don't see him being because on a 5-game slate, when he was priced at 3.6, he would have easily been 60% owned. I don't see that. So Tim Frazier is a guy that you could fade in tournaments, play in cash. It should be fine. Marcin Gortat at 5K. I do have interest in him. Karl-Anthony Towns, not the big-time defender around the rim, plus Gortat without Wall. That's the one issue that I do have with playing Gortat, is Wall sets the table for him. You know, Wall sets the table for Gortat. And without Gortat, without Wall being there, it may make it hard. He's the only person that, plays dips without John Wall. Like, he is so needy in terms of, being set up with John Wall assists. So I'm going to look at Gortat. We're going to revisit that, come back and check it out. If I had to play anybody off of the Washington bench, it would be Kelly Oubre Jr. at 4.3. Towns at 9.1. Of course, the guy is playable, as is Jimmy Butler, who says he wants to assume more scoring load. If Jeff Teague is out, then that makes Jimmy Butler a really nice play for me, because you get to see him play a lot of that point forward. I think that can be a solid situation there for him at 7.6. Wiggins at 6.9. I like him. I wouldn't have any issue playing him. Taj Gibson, has been going on a double tear, bro. Double tear. He's been playing very well, very well. If we don't get Jeff Teague, that's gonna put Tyus Jones in play. So that does his play does hinge on if we see Jeff Teague or not. Like I said, Gibson at 5.8 looks to be usable. I wouldn't have an issue there. Next game we got is going to be the Milwaukee Bucks going to Sacramento, take on the Kings. I like everybody but Giannis here. I am not a fan of Giannis today. I don't think I would not be playing him. I am not on Giannis. Yeah, I am not. I am not on Giannis today. Give me Eric Bledsoe easily. 6.6, yes. I even like Chris Middleton. Not a big fan of Henson. Malcolm Brogdon off of the bench at 5K could be usable. But I'm not a big fan of Giannis here. I'm really not. George Hill, 4.1, looks to be usable here, as does De'Aaron Fox at 4.5. I kind of like that. Cauley Stein at 5.1 looks to be usable. I'm not a big fan of this game. Set games are slow. They drain fantasy points. I'm just not a big fan of this game. ABC consistent 60. Nah, he hasn't been consistent scoring 60 fantasy points. He really hasn't. He hasn't. 50, 45, 54, 42, 55. He hasn't hit 60 fantasy points. I don't think he's done it since your boy started playing. I don't think he's done it since your boy started playing. It's different, man. He doesn't have the ball. He doesn't start every possession with the ball, man. And how long has Bledsoe been on the team? When did Bledsoe get here? Bledsoe got there. Against me. Okay, yeah. He's just that price has got to come down, bro. Giannis, this is not the same Giannis. This is not. He doesn't have the triple double upside by being the primary ball handler that he was. So nah, I can't get to him. I'm not on Giannis. For me, if I'm playing Giannis, why? Just play LeBron. Like, why would you play Giannis? Just play LeBron. Just play LeBron. That's what I'm feeling. So, do I like Buddy Hield? Buddy Hield, no. I don't really like this game a lot. I really don't. I don't like this game. I'm not a big fan of this game. It's a 198.5 total. Milwaukee is giving up 7 points. Sac is the home dog, coming off a really nice win against an undermanned, depleted Golden State Warrior team. I don't love a lot about this game. I don't. But I think WC is good. Pay up for LeBron. Yeah, man. Only if I have 100% LeBron. Yeah, Frank Mason. Yeah, he balled. He balled and stole some minutes away from De'Aaron Fox too. He did. Last game on the slate is going to be the Denver Nuggets going to Utah to take on the Jazz. Jokic. Yo, so and what I like about this slate is like there's virtually no defense. This is I think we're gonna see some high scores today. There's like no defense on this slate. Like all the teams are like really good offensively, and there's no defense. And you look at Utah, and people are gonna remember, oh, Utah is a defensive team, slow pace, slow grind. You don't score a lot of points against them. I'm not gonna play a lot of guys for this game. I think that's a mistake because Nikola Jokic 8.7. There is no there's no Gobert on the other side. So, of course, bro, you can play bigs here. Of course you can play bigs here. All right? Do we need a player in that last game? No, we don't. We don't. You don't need anybody in that Sacramento. But I like Bledsoe, though. I like Bledsoe. All right, so Gary Harris, 5.2. Yes, he is playable for me. Jamal Murray at 5.1 looks to be playable, especially if there's no Wilson Chandler. That's when you're going to see those other guys come into play. Guys like Will Barton at 6.3, who I think Will Barton is in play anyway, but with no Wilson Chandler, that means everybody else is going to play him, so that's kind of going to suck. But I do like him. I wouldn't have an issue playing him at all. Mason Plumlee is a game-time decision. If by some chance we don't see him or we don't see Wilson Chandler, if you already know Paul Millsap was out, that's going to open the door for Juancho Hernangomez, going to open the door for Kenneth Faried, those cats. And they're playable. They're definitely. Ingles or Hood. Honestly, I like Donovan Mitchell at 6.5 is where I'm going to be going. maybe some Derek Favors at 6.3, and maybe Rubio. But I'm not going to be on Ingles or Hood. But if you had to choose one of them, I would play Ingles. If I had to choose one of them, I would just play Ingles. So I'm going to highlight him right here at 4.8. Yeah, Trey Lyles, revenge game. Trey Lyles, revenge game. Going back to Utah. The team that drafted him threw him away. Actually, Favors minutes haven't been bad, bro. He's been playing 29, 29, 26, 25, 29, 34, 28. Nah, Favors minutes have been pretty good. Yeah, Rubio is cheap. He's 5.4. And I wonder if this has anything to do with that injury that he had. He had the Achilles joint. I'm gonna look at Rubio's minutes last game. See what the minutes look like. He played 23, 24, 23. Yeah, we need to see Rubio play 30 minutes, bro. Yeah, Denver is not great versus centers. They're not. And they're actually not great on the perimeter versus guards either. They're really not. So that's why I think Rubio can be good. Rubio favors Mitchell can be really nice. Cat over Whiteside until that knee clears up. Yes, definitely. So, and some of my favorite games to stack here. I think stacking that Chicago offense is going to be nice. I think stacking Cleveland will be nice. I think stacking Denver would be nice. So Cleveland, Chicago, Denver are looking at my three favorite stacks so far from an initial standpoint. But of course, we're going to come back and check this out and run through everything, man. We're going to brush it over with a fine-tooth comb. All right, we're going to do that at 5:30. Like I said, man, go hit up the website, www.dfssearchout.com. If I haven't gotten to you yet and accept you in the group, my apologies, man. Send me an email, mauricesimmons95@gmail.com. The Ziggy dude, I still don't know who the fuck this dude is, man. Maybe he's trolling. I don't know. Maybe he's trolling. Who knows? But I'm going to check it out. I'm going to investigate it. And we're going to make sure that if you're here, if you're supposed to be here, you will be here. Shout out to the homie, the cash line, man, the big homie. Do I think Robin can get 40 plus tonight? Robin Lopez? No, I'm not playing Robin Lopez. I'm not playing him. Can he? Fucking yeah, he can. He can, but I wouldn't bet on it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't bet on it. No, I wouldn't bet on it. I would just play one of the other guys. All right, so let's go ahead. Pay attention to the injury news throughout the day. You know, make sure that you're set on your guys. And if you come into the website, go to the website, come to the VIP, chop it up with us. We will get everything together for you. Much love for you, man. Y'all have a wonderful and profitable Tuesday. This is the boy, the DFS Jerusalem. You can follow me on Twitter at DFS Jerusalem. Signing off. This is the sweatshop where we keep it real, we keep it honest, and we always keep it 300. Peace.